I shouldn't have left you.
You can't have me. Nope.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We all share that same common goal. Battle rapping bars. And before the Godfather back away, it's gonna be a cold day in hell. No, heaven gotta be beautiful, cause we already living in hell.
So whatever you saying, you can save it, man, cause you getting smoked. When I roll up with one arm like Angry Fang, they gonna say Sheriff Took Fang.
Put the blame on Coach Gang, go from a stomach shot to a leg shot, and now the kid needs failing in both ways. I'm playing no games. Yeah, y'all better wake the fuck up.
And welcome to the Rock Files. Are the Rock Files? Yeah. Live and locked. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Welcome to the Rock. PG say. Live and locked. Live is how we lock. Oh. This is how we rock. The Rock. Welcome to the Rock Files. This is how we rock. Live and locked. Chill, baby. Welcome to the Rock. Live and locked.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are back. The whole purpose of this live. You just heard the interview with Yo 2 Times. Got a lot of information now. You heard the reason why Yo 2 Times came back. You heard the reason why Word Sport is back. You heard exclusive after exclusive. This is your opportunity now. And of course, before we get started, all praise to the Almighty Yahuwah, the beginning and the end. For without the Almighty Yah, there's absolutely nothing. Now, a lot to unpack. This is the return of Word Sport Battlegrounds. We have confirmed, at least an initial response, this is not just a one-off card. This is not like Smokeout, where Smokeout said, look, hey, and salute to Smoke Kings. Be sure to subscribe to Smoke Kings doing some great battle rap breakdowns. But this is not where this is not the Word Sport Battlegrounds last card. It is not. It is not. And to be clear, at the very least, that is not the plan. Second, you saw this exclusive. Murder Mook is the host for A Cold Day in Hell, June 6, 2026, live on the World Sport Battlegrounds on the Word Sport Battlegrounds YouTube page. You also got this additional battle in addition to the other three battles. Pablo and Innovate is finally booked. We saw that it is official for June 6th. Can a lot happen between now and June 6th? Absolutely. But if you were in that chat, Pablo and Innovate, they definitely want to do battle. They definitely want to do battle. And we didn't really break this battle down because of the exclusivity of it. We can break it down now. Or we can definitely break this battle down now. All right, on cue. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage right now, coming in the building right now. This is the brother. Of course, this brother's from the almighty Detroit. As usual, Detroit take over. Ladies and gentlemen, Verbal Mount Rushmore, Innovate is in the building.
Sir, good to see you, bro. Just here to hang out. I'm sure more people gonna come.
Yeah.
I'm sobered out today so I'm just gonna be chilling in the back. But yeah, man, salute to everybody involved with this. But I'm just chilling, bro. Let's keep the show going. Speaking of, I ain't want to get into Detroit. You said Detroit. It brought up so much.
Over, Innovate. Hey, Detroit took over, Innovate. Come on.
I know, man. They brought up what they just did to Calico, man. That kind of hurt me. I ain't like that.
Yeah. But
let's keep the show going, though. Yeah.
No. We can chop it. You know, we could do this after party. You know.
Ain't like that, bro. I don't know how in tune you are with that. I'm not too in tune with it, but
here and there.
Plain Paper hasn't even spoke up for that yet. I don't think.
Well, I know. Just to be clear, we got to do more due diligence. The initial reports are nasty. We just going to wait for more information as we usually do. You know, whenever something like that drop, we're just going to wait for more information. We'll say this though.
Yeah, man. But how we get Mook outside, bro? How did that happen, man? That's one of my favorites. That's one of the best in the world, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and put up what we're talking about for those that's just coming in the room. If you're coming in the room, okay. So we got people. This is not the interview. people keep missing the interview. This is the after party after the interview. The interview's over. We did the interview.
Pull up.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Dank, what up? What up? You're more than welcome to pull up. For anyone that wants to pull up, the code is pinned in the chat. You're more than welcome. Give your response. Give a take. Hey, there were some things that, hey, Rock, you missed a couple questions. How come you didn't ask this? Want to be very clear when it comes to interviewing. Real quick, the purpose of that interview, just so we're clear, the purpose of the interview was to basically do two things: get your 2 times take, let him speak for himself, and also, of course, promote the first full virtual battle. Well, no, the second full virtual battle rap card of 2026. That was the main purpose. Now,
what was the other one? Rock.
Yeah. Supremacy in January. Okay. Yeah, that was a full card. And again, want to shout out VBL Cartel that put on Supremacy. Salute to that. Also want to shout out HB2N been holding it down with Uncompromised Battle League. Those were one-off battles, right? That's the battle that Innovate, and we're gonna talk about that. We know that was kind of missed. We couldn't really get it then, but we can talk about it now.
Get a chance to pull up. But one of those battles can actually pop up any day. That's what's cool about that. That
was fire. So straight up, we've been a huge advocate of how different. Oh, we got okay. Hold up. With my bag. Okay, cool. Someone just mentioned that they want to. Yeah, the code is posted in the YouTube chat for those from IG. Those in IG, the code is posted in the YouTube chat. You're more than welcome to pull up. But yeah, Innovate is coming off of a huge victory on Uncompromised Battle League, and now we'll face Pablo Picasso. Now keep in mind.
And the month isn't a long time to prepare 3 rounds. Luckily, we've been preparing for each other for about a year, because a month isn't a long time for 3 rounds. So I hope he not capping, because I got like 6 rounds for him in my phone right now. I can show him. Like, he can't do that. I can go to my phone and show you the rounds I got for him. I said them shits live before. When the Dep interviewed me, but in respect to him, I'm not gonna use that shit, because I've been listening to his music, Rock. Like Pablo, he's been writing better. Like, I don't know if he's been just closed up. His pen is dangerous, so I'm not gonna sleep on that boy.
Yeah. And obviously this is a very different matchup, and we just wanted to say this because we got to clear things up. When we do our show, we don't. We don't disregard other battle rap leagues. We actually promote them. We actually lift them up, because if not for Uncompromised Battle League having the Reek Ruger versus Jackpot, and of course Innovate versus Clay, you know, we wouldn't have had battles for about 2 months in that hiatus. You know, so salute to Uncompromised Battle League. Salute to Adept HNIC for interviewing Innovate and gaining that information. You know, we're here for battle.
Bro, you know something that's funny? Like Reek said, I think Reek said something about how maybe he said my battle made him write better, but he didn't know that his battle against Jackpot is what made me want to do the Cashes better. So I peeped how me and Reek kind of learned from each other, like indirectly, like we motivated each other. And I think that's a big thing in virtual. Like the reason I wanted the Cashes battle was because how good Reek did against Jackpot. My Cashes battle was 4 minutes and 45 seconds, just like his. I studied this battle. And I think I motivated him to want to battle rap again. And maybe to even do that battle. I think the battle he did that I motivated him to do, he motivated me to do my battle. So that was special to me. So salute to Reek, man.
Salute to Reek Ruger. And look, it'll be nice to see Reek Ruger battle again very soon. Now that we're getting granted it's one card is like now technically a little bit less than a month away. But it'll be nice to see Reek Ruger come back outside and do some more matchups because Reek Ruger's fire. I mean, there's Reek Ruger, Innovate, battlers like that, they're undeniable. Pablo is an undeniable battle rapper, you know.
Yep, and he's dangerous, man. Reek is dangerous because he's not just fire from what we know him to be. The brother been showing the potential to get like 2-3 times better every battle. Like, so you really don't know what to expect from that type of opponent.
That's 100%. Reek Ruger is the type that just like yourself, like they got like battlers that are in the upper echelon of battling. They got so many different ways they can win a battle, though. Like Reek, Reek's going to bar, he's going to battle. But then Reek doesn't have to say a bunch of bars to win a battle. Like Reek could just say one sentence and it's over in a round. That's a unique quality he has, you know. So, you know, facing Reek Ruger, seeing him more, at least through the end of 2026 would be great to see that. You know what I'm saying? Yourself.
Yeah, I like studying his style, man. I like studying his style. Like with me, I say I peeped one day. I sat back and thought, like, okay, because I mapped out how I'm a battle Reek, and I said Reek says the type of shit that you would say, but that you just didn't say. I would have said that. And I say the type of shit that you'd be like, wow, I would have never thought of that. But it's two different. He say shit that you'd be like, I never thought of that, but I would have. I say shit that you'd be like, I would have never thought of that, but it's still powerful from both aspects. Sometimes he can relate to more people because he say shit that you'd be like, I would have thought of that, I just didn't. I say shit that you'd be like, man, I would have never thought of that shit.
But what's good about Reek though, Reek does have that quality to where he can like lay down the obvious line, but it's also there's so many things to battle rap. It's not just what you say. Right, it's the delivery.
I would have said that, but I can't say that. He's saying what I can't say, but what I want to say. So it makes him dangerous, man. He'll say shit slick, like it's dangerous.
Hey, innovate in your last battle, man. Just got to say this direct because you already saw the live that we broke down the battle between you and Clay, bruh. Yeah, that boxing scheme, bruh. That's one of the best. Oh, that's how I said it wrong. The sun and oh my gosh,
bro, I said it wrong, and I said that bro, there was like a bar missing out of all those lines, like that Muhammad Ali scheme was supposed to go on. Wait, story time. Yo, imagine Muhammad Ali even before his prime. Let me know if you catch the bar that I left out. Story time. Yo, imagine Muhammad Ali even before his prime when he was Cassius Clay. Some say the war is why. I think he hated his slave name and his God made him change it and toss it aside. But I'm a smarter guy and I don't believe it. And I think Art can argue why. He can author time. He had a car to drive, the DeLorean kind, that if he went forward driving at a morbid speed, it'll spark a light and take him into a morbid time. Now he can see you, a boy in tights who went back to his real time to warn his life. Of course I'm right. You the reason he changed his name before he. So I left out the part when I said he can author time. That was the click to the bone, but it still worked though. And I didn't skip like that Venus and Serena. I left out mad bars that made that shit.
Yeah,
click,
man. That was the one I couldn't stand that. I was like,
I messed it up. I just kept going. I ain't want to stumble, but I messed the bar. I messed up. I've learned doing so many virtual battles. Like if you miss a bar, just keep going, bro. That's very hard to do, man. I think I was like, it was only one line I missed. It still was kind of corny. I think the bar went like, I think I was like, I can beat him. I can beat him. Yeah, I see it. I seen it. Now I see it. If we beefing, meet the reaper. You beat him, you can keep her. And I missed the part when I said when they beefing and they screaming, and I just went into the racket. I was supposed to say when they beefing and they screaming, all I can see is two sisters causing racket. That's Venus and Serena. But I missed the beefing and they screaming part.
Yeah, because
it's still kind of corny though.
Yeah, but that would have been an internal rhyme that would have at least, you know what it is? It's just that it's causing racket, Venus and Serena. Like, and of course,
it's been used before. Yeah, it's been said.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like, maybe something else. That's all. But then again,
I felt that, bro. Most bars, when I just knew no one ever said it. But I still should have been more sensitive to that, like the words still been scrambled around too much. Sometimes when you feel a bar like that, man, you just gotta scrap it, bro.
It happens. And listen, like coming from the booking world and tour world, I ain't gonna hold you up. We'll take a look at some video of how one of our bands do, or how even a brother does, and it's like, man, there'll be this thing to where like, okay, did you play too much? You played too much, too many notes. Then there's gonna be others saying, man, we could have, did this and that. But that's the beauty of it, because that's development. We're consistently developing. It's all good, because even though that moment was critical, the boxing scheme more than equated for. And and what's that? What's that line you had about? I refuse to. Oh my gosh. I refuse to lose to a guy that doesn't. Oh man, I can't remember.
Oh man, I know what you're saying. I refuse to lose. Oh man, I was like, I refuse to lose to a. Oh man, it was so much. But I think you're talking about the one when I said, was that the one when I was saying trying to be? All right, I said one shit when I was like, man to man, you couldn't garner the muscle, and I left the bar out with that. I was like, is it a problem, you wonder? Only God is the judge. All I know is instead of feeling weak as a man, you chose to feel strong as a woman. But I had another one that I missed out when I said something about it.
No, that was a battle breaker. Hold on. We can't overlook that. Yeah, instead of feeling weak as a man, you felt strong. That was a battle breaker, dog.
Yeah, I saw his face change when I said that shit. Yeah. I watched that shit back like I was fucking with that nigga. I'm glad I went first. If he would have went first, he might have been a little. I went first, made him stutter and all that.
Yeah, and also, I mean, after that battle, and for those that's watching, we're talking about Innovate's last battle because Innovate does have a battle coming up against Paulo Picasso. So we just chopping it up about that. And again, anybody, you got any questions? You got anything that you felt should have been said to Yo 2 times? You're more than welcome to go ahead. Give some point. Honestly, if someone's asking Rock how the interview went, look, I don't know, what else could you have gotten out of Yo 2 times? We started out the interview by asking him straight up where you've been and what's been going on and what you've been planning. He answered it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to say this real quick as far as the interview. The interview, what it is that people got to understand what channel this is. This is not a drama channel. So individuals looking for like, well, how come you didn't ask them about the allegations of this and allegations? That's a different channel to do that. We're here right. We do battle rap breakdown analysis. We do battle rap cards promo. That's what we do. Now it's why and that'll be up to Yo 2 times if you ever want to do an interview like that. It just wouldn't be on this channel. Now maybe the most we could do is if maybe a different personality. Oh, here we go. Jason M in the building. And Jason M, glad you're here. Salute to Jason M. Be sure to subscribe to Jason M. We seen Yo-Yo do this same spiritual rollout before. Hope it's real this time. Hey, Jason, all we can do, as we've done before, is let it play out, bruh. One good thing about it.
Yo-Yo do a spiritual rollout, though. I've seen Yo-Yo leave and come back, but I've never seen him leave and come back with a big plan and still humble like that. He came back with humility. So this different.
Well, not just that, but also Yo 2 Times is coming back and says, I'm going to do this on my own. And he has refused. The difference here, Jason, is he's refused to go live even on his own channel. He's strictly battling, rapping, and that's it. Now, if Yo 2 Times keeps that up, that could be progression. And honestly, that would be best for him. You know, if he can just like, it's going to, like in the first wave of this, he's going to have to resist a lot of temptation. After this interview, it's going to get clipped up. Y'all know how this works. We ain't telling you nothing new. It's going to get clipped up. Everything going to get criticized, complimented, criticized, whatever the case may be. If Yo 2 Times can resist that wave of wanting to pop out and say whatever, but also,
you know what's crazy, Rock, is that this car could be outside, bro.
Yeah. Well, even the gangster
we'll post it. We could be outside. We could draw mad people outside, but later. But I think his battle rap league has enough pull as Word Sport Battlegrounds. I think he has enough pull to go outside.
You know what? It would be nice to. Okay, so Innovate, you were here in that chat when we suggested that there should be a home at home series. All that is a fancy way of saying you do the virtual, right? And then if some of these matches, let's say you do a 1 round virtual round with somebody, right? And let's say that goes fire, then it wouldn't be a bad idea. It's going to take some expense
in person,
right? Maybe do like either a 1 round in person, 1 off, almost like a round 2, kind of like a grind time thing instead of goes from virtual to outside. And also the same thing could happen from outside to virtual. If you got,
we could have done that easier. We could have done that easy, like maybe last year, because I think we had like maybe 20. When you got a lot of rappers, man, and you can put like 6 of them in the same city. You can do that in their city.
No, but innovate. We only had that situation in 2024. 2025, we didn't have a lot of rappers, bro.
I think it was a couple years ago.
People were jetting up out of here with Rio and then Loso, BX&Y, yada yada yada.
I was thinking about when we had Rap Breath when Rap Breath first came, Loso first came.
Right. 24 would have been them. Actually, there was a plan. Salute to when it was VBL Cartel. Salute to that. There was a plan to do that outside. They're going to have if not mistaken, they're going to have a Never Forget 7. It was going to be in Indianapolis.
In March, right? Yeah, in March. Yeah, I bet.
Right. So that would have.
So let's go through the card, bro. Let's do our predictions. Can we do some predictions? Can we do that? Is that fair to the audience?
You know what we're going to do? That's not a bad idea. What we're going to do? We could do some preliminary predictions. That's fine. We can do some preliminary predictions. Let's go to
I do got some input on every battle. Is very interesting to me, and we have cards like this. I've watched the artists that they battle. So. Yeah, like I've watched this guy that Gullah about to battle, and he's pretty good, but Gullah can win.
The one, okay, so yes, we're gonna talk about criticism and strong points. We're just trying to get this. I want to get this centered. There we go. Yeah. All right. So look, you got obviously Gullah, JB, Ayo Dre. Look, Ayo Dre, he can rap. He can battle too. He can rap and battle. The thing about Ayo Dre would like to see though, like in the clip we played. The clip we played, Ayo Dre was saying a whole quote unquote Christmas scheme, right? It would have been nice, like the way he ended it with presents, and then he did something else like with presents. Look, MC's got to get away from that. And keep in mind that battle from Ayo Dre was about 2 months ago, so that's a recent kind of thing he did. Now, the thing about it, Ayo Dre has not choked in a battle. Gullah JB, bruh. If you come back to this battle, good brother, salute. We rock with Gullah Island. Salute. You can't come. You can come back, have your material ready to go, man. Ready to go. The only thing that's ever stopped you, Gullah, was performance and execution, bro.
Well, that's a big theme. I see in a few of the battles, I see that theme. A few of the artists are coming back off that type of battle to where they like, all right, I got to redeem myself for my last battle type shit. And I've been there, and I've been at my best in that position. So,
yeah.
Well, Jackpot was in that position also. Jackpot last battle wasn't, you know what I mean? But I'm sure he wanted it to be.
Jackpot, honestly, to be honest, Jackpot just wasn't prepared, man. And that's not the battle to not be prepared for. Like you're going against, look, straight up, and Rock is not a battle rapper, but if Rock was going against a Reek Ruger everything else would be shut down. Because Reek,
That's what I had to do, bro.
that's not
I
Reek.
had to go into the dungeon for Reek, man.
Yeah, man.
Loso, Reek, nah.
Yeah. Like it's one thing if you're doing a sparring session with let's just say a battle rapper with less of a skill set, maybe less of weapons that could get you. But dog, you certain MCs, you just salute to yo 2 times in the building. Yo 2 times in the building, salute. But this
So who
is
Jackpot got this time? Jackpot got Supernova, right? Yikes. All right, so we on this one. So you did play his battle. I didn't see your whole live, so you did play his battle, some of his battles.
But yeah, Innovate. It was at the very beginning we played a clip. We can play that clip again in a minute. Now here's the thing. And again, this is a preliminary prediction as of now. Gullah JB, one thing that's missed about him, it gets a lot of focus about, we got somebody? Hold on. Oh, no, we good. We just want to be sure. And Jason, and we're going to answer that question when we get to Jackpot. One thing about Gullah JB is this type of guy. If you book him and he's just like, okay, well, I'm about to battle, you might get kind of a lackluster Gullah JB. So Gullah JB is the type to pay attention to before the battle. What's the energy like? Is he in chat? Is he saying what's up or whatever? But I'm going to tell you something about Gullah JB that we should note right now. When Gullah JB was last seen, at least over here, a couple months ago, Gullah JB is in different chats. Point being, when he was over here, all Gullah JB kept posting, and Gullah JB, if it's not respected correctly, he kept posting that people, I'm going to have to remind people.
Yeah, and got to, because his battle against me, he battled me. That shit, he battled me way different. I haven't seen him do that. I think maybe one time since. He got that ability.
Yeah, he does. And the thing is, okay, so here's a little history. Gullah JB recently won. He won back in 2024-25, somewhere in there. He won a Performer of the Night. But that was when Gullah JB went quiet and said, I want to remind people. And we saw one of the best Gullah JBs of that 2024-25 swing. The point is,
so it's kind of the same vibe.
That's the point. You got it. That is exactly the point. So if Ayo Dre don't step that pin up and Gullah comes in focused as he was when he won a Performer of the Night, Gullah JB can win this battle. Actually, salute to Ayo Dre. And like Ayo Dre, a lot of what he does, kind of going to go with Gullah JB preliminary right now on May 8th, 2026. That's a rock prediction. Now they're kind of going Gullah JB.
I go with Gullah because I saw a boy I don't think that I've been doing virtual long enough to know when the style isn't going to work in virtual. You remember that guy that I think Lada Zay may have brought over here, and he thought he was so dope, and he came in with that real slow. He came here with that slow style. Yeah, that's not going to work. And unless we know who you are, like we accept that from certain people, like Gullah does that.
Like Trey Doe can do that.
Exactly. Right. We can do it a little bit, but if we don't, I don't know if he got that ability to do that. You really got to be witty with your wordplay. But he's slow, and I think if Gullah is fast and exciting, I think because I think they write equally. But I think Gullah knows, like, if I bring more energy to virtual, if I really want to win this battle, I can beat him off my energy because he's not going to know to do that.
Innovate. Does Gullah pin is from what we saw with Ayo Dre.
You think it's better?
Yeah, kind of giving Gullah a pin advantage over Ayo Dre right now. Here's the reason why. Because one thing, don't get it wrong, Gullah, we got bad Gullah, we got good Gullah, we know what that is. But we're gonna go with the kind of the average in between. Gullah doesn't really. Yes, we know about the pause bars. He'll get in there, but.
Gullah hot points be hot points, bro. He got special bars, and I be wanting to tell him, like, man, the hard work coming to making every bar like that because he can do it. But it be
consistency. We're looking for the consistency. Don't take a bar. And look, that's another thing to bring up. If either one of them take too many bars off against their opponent, they're gonna lose. So if Ayo Dre has another quote unquote Christmas and presents moment, that ain't gonna work against Gullah. And if Gullah has a bunch of pause bars and whatever else, that's not going to work against Ayo Dre. Both of these going to have consistent material all through that round. That's going to be a heavy factor in this matchup.
I expect a good Gullah, and I hope they watching this. So if they heard that, that'll kind of make them. That'll kind of they needed. I think they both needed to hear that. I hope they watching it.
Yeah. So Innovate got Gullah, Rock got Gullah, preliminary. Now we go to Jackpot and Supernova. And now, Jason, we're going to answer your question right now. And what was WFN Jackpot's last win? Quite a while ago. That was, he lost to OG Capri in person. We know he lost to Reek. Hold on a minute, please.
He's won on stage. He battles on stage a lot more than virtual, kind of. He does good on stage. He really impresses the people. But that energy, it's disappointing not to see him bring that same energy in virtual in his last battle. But he usually does. So I want to see the old Gullah, man.
Well, in Jackpot, going to Jackpot real quick.
The old Jackpot, sorry.
No, you good. Going to Jackpot. Jackpot is a guy similar to Gullah. Jackpot got to be motivated, and this battle is going to motivate him because we don't keep it $1. The overall stigma on Supernova is, he got performance, but he don't be saying nothing. His bars ain't nothing. Although that stigma is not completely accurate, that's the stigma. So now imagine if you Jackpot and you hear this stigma and you go in there and you lose. Now you lost to someone with a dirty stigma. On top of, and this goes to Jason's. Hey, Jason, just to answer the question, Gullah's last win had to be on a smoke card. Where there's smoke, there's fire card. Forget the opponent right now. But that would be his last win. And that was maybe beginning of 2024, 23 or something like that. That's a guess off the top of the brain, So that's the last win. So if we say in 2024, 23, 2026, right? But wait, here's something to think about, Jason. That motivates Jackpot is an individual as a battle rapper. He has a lot of quote unquote pride as a battle rapper. He's not going to want to, when the lights are on too often, keep losing. And definitely Supernova is a type of opponent he'll level up again. But wait, Supernova, arguably, debatably, in a lot of the consensus, they're saying he won his last 2 battles.
I know it. I haven't seen him in a while, so I figured I thought he's been kind of gone for a while. So to me, that was his edge. I see Supernova's edge to be it's a mysterious battle, bro, because we know it Jackpot. So it's about if Jackpot is going to redeem himself, and if Supernova got better since he's been going. Supernova, I want to go with the home team, man. But even when I first came to battle rap like 4 years ago, let me get to. Me and Supernova were sparring partners for years, so I really know that Supernova used to be freestyle. I'll be like, bro, why don't you write? So I think right now if he writes, he's gonna do okay. I'm thinking he's learning that, brother. But me and Supernova used to freestyle our battles together and all types of shit. So I gotta go with Nova, man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, you know what? The thing about Nova is that, keep in mind something. This is not money on the floor, so there's no judges for this card. So this whole win and lose is going to be determined strictly by consensus. Look, most of who's going to see this battle got a huge problem with Jackpot throwing it away against Reek. Jackpot is going to have to if Jackpot to win against Supernova, he's going to have to wash Supernova. This Supernova
battle. Not to cut. Sorry to cut. I don't know the call. If Jackpot standing up, I know like if he's ready, I'll be like, all right, it's going to be their posture, their position. I don't know if they're ready. Because this type of version, he's sitting down. I'm like,
You know what Jackpot might want to do? What Jackpot might want to do is just simply now still use your personality, Jack. Just outbar him. Just straight up bomb and outbar him. Don't take too many breaks of comedy. Just destroy Supernova. With Supernova, okay. I'll let y'all do that. But yeah, when it comes to battle Supernova, just simply outbar him. Just outbar him and outbattle him. Keep it simple on yourself, Jack. Supernova. Still elevate your pen. Keep everything else. Now, Supernova, you got the room to inject some comedy in yours because you don't got nothing to lose. Your stigma is not, you know, it's funny. Both of these individuals got kind of a critical stigma. Oh, hey, that's a rock term. The guy got a critical stigma, but Supernova's critical stigma is not as negative as Jackpot's right now. So Supernova, you got room to explore, but don't forget the pen, good brother. Supernova, keep elevating that pen.
I think they got to do the opposite of what they've done. I lost my key. Damn. What'd you say, Rock?
Yeah. Was just saying that
which one's what they've been doing? Like Jackpot is aggressive. Jackpot got to be more animated and more, and Supernova got to be less animated and more aggressive. Jackpot got to be less aggressive and more. They got to do the opposite of each other, and they will balance this. You got to balance a style clash like that out like that. That's how I would battle them. If I was if I was Jack, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna be more animated. And if I was Nova, I would be like, I'm gonna be less animated, but I'm gonna have more energy. You got to meet each other where they are, man. I think that's gonna be a good fight.
Not sure if Jackpot got to be more animated. Jackpot got to stay focused through the round. Like in the round against
he got to be more creative. I mean, he got to stop saying the same stuff that we heard over and over. He got to be more creative.
Right. Like, look, Jackpot, you got a lot you could say. Okay, hold on. Wait. Jason M has a comment. What? Be the best version of themselves? This is a personality battle. But Jason, by it being a personality battle, that's going to be a style clash of personality. If it's a personality battle, that means bars could win that. Because if you have such disparaging personalities, you got a bully type versus a comical type, they're going to have to say something. Whoever says the most will win this battle. And that goes to this. Which one's most likely to win? As far as not win, which one's most likely to do what? Is Supernova's pen most likely to elevate, or is Jack most likely to be focused and just do what he does? Honestly,
that's what I'm thinking. That's what's gonna call it for me, man. And I think I got a feeling. I haven't seen Nova in a while. I just saw Jack, so I can only go by. Since I haven't seen him in a while, I can only count on him getting better because I just saw what you did recently. That's the only way I can call it right now. But I'm rooting for Jack. But they both cool to me, bro. When it comes to
likewise. Yeah, that's what's good about the card. Yeah, what was good about the card. And Innovate, you got some background noise, so I'm going to mute you up for a minute. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I was going in.
You're good. Just going to mute for a minute. Just for a minute. Jason, you basically went to, and we're going to unmute Innovate in a minute, just so we can get that together. Yeah, it's a preference match. Whoever has, boom. Well, wait. So in Jason's opinion, preference match, whoever has clean rounds wins in his opinion. Yo 2 times agrees. Dankster agrees. Neither have great bars. But see, Jason, that's the point. Imagine the shock effect by neither usually having great bars like that, and one of them has a round full of good bars. That shock effect.
They be having great bars. I know some of Jackpot bars. What my brother doing 20 to 30. He asked me what I do, and I told him putting 30s and 40s. You just gotta be creative. You gotta change it and use that same cadence and use your cadence, but just don't say the same words. I hate to say it that simply.
Well, it is. And look, Jack. When Jack is focused, that's the best. All Jack got to do is focus. Like if you got an opponent like Supernova, don't take too many of these comedy breaks. Just battle him. Yes, have a joke here and there, but it should if we do a pie chart, it should be like 10 to 12% joke, 90 to 88% bombing, bar, bombing. Simple as that.
I gotta remember it's only one round too, man. One round, you ain't got time for no jokes, bro.
There you go. If a Supernova, you've been doing
I don't know if he's good in the one round, man. He might rap too long. I don't know now. I'm being at his one round. I might have Jackpot on the one rounder, bro. I forgot.
Yeah. See. The thing is, when it comes to Supernova, elevate that pen a couple notches more than your battle against Rap Ref when you battle Jackpot. Keep elevating, because that might be the only thing you're missing. So, okay, prediction. So, who we choosing? Are we choosing Jack? Are we choosing Supernova in the preliminary predictions? Who we choosing?
Man, I think we both came to a conclusion that it depends on who steps outside of the box. I think other than that, it depends on who's willing to be more creative. Because I've heard both of them say the same stuff over and over. I want to see who says something new. That's who I'm picking for that battle. But I don't know who's going to do it until they do it, bro. That's one of them type of battles.
Well, ready for this? So Rock going to go ahead and step out and say this. I want Jack to do well. Think Jack will do well. Supernova's more likely to elevate that pen than Jack calm down and keep the comedy out. Going to go with Supernova in a very close. This might be battle of the night. Going with Supernova.
Yeah, I said Nova first too. I can't cap. I said Nova first. But I hope I'm wrong, man. Just for virtual sake. But I respect Nova, so sure. I can't lose either way.
Right. So Dankster mentioned that Dankster. Hey Dankster, if you want to pull up, give us a
third opinion, because so far we got Nova, but pull up Dankster, give us a third opinion sometime.
And Dankster, if you have a prediction, it can't just be your own battle. Do you have a prediction over other battles? We want to hear from you. So salute to Dankster.
No, I'm not going to speak on my battle either.
Cool.
I really don't like to speak on their battles, but we're speaking in unison, and so it's kind of a non-partisanship type thing. But I don't want to sway the crowd, because this is what we vote at. So I'm don't y'all get swayed by what we say. This before the battle.
This is all preliminary, dog. This is all preliminary. This is not for noise. It's all preliminary. You know what? Actually, what this conversation is the same thing as we put up the community post. We talk about who wins, not who won. Right?
I think people be under the illusion that you be just picking the people. Like that's community post. Like it's free for everybody. If you got a complaint, push vote. Are you about to switch to this battle?
Absolutely, yes. Okay, hold on, wait. Not yet. We got predictions. So Bruce Leaf just mentioned Nova 1-0. So that's right now. That's 3 for Supernova. Anybody else before we talk about Dank and Rob? Anybody else? And Dankster. Okay, so Dankster, of course, I'm smoking Rob's, no doubt. Dankster, who you got? Supernova. What's that? Dankster mentioned. I don't need to pull up, y'all. No, I'm about to treat him like I did Jules. Dankster,
Jules. What you talking about?
No. Jules famous. No, not Jules Gaming Lounge. Jules famous.
Oh.
Jules famous. The battle rapper.
So who you got for the last battle between the WFN and Nova, right?
Yeah. Between Supernova and Dankster, who do you have between Jackpot and Nova? Who do you have? Okay, so Jason has Nova. So right now we got unanimous Nova. Dankster, who do you have between Nova?
So in the chat.
Hey, look! Don't forget that Dankster battled Supernova, so she could give a very informed opinion on this. Do you have Supernova?
I battled him too, bro. Yeah, we battled too. We battled me and Supernova battled, and I think our judges were C3. It was C3. It was some famous people, and my jaw was broke when I battled him. It was C3. We battled. It was C3, Say Sweater, and somebody else. It's online. It was so fun, man. I'll send it to you later. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yeah. Innovate. You're on the IG with us. Yeah, you're on the IG with us. Yeah. Do that. Send it. Yeah, you on there.
Yeah. I got a different IG. I'll find you though. I gotta connect back with people. I think I only got like 3 people on my IG right now. But I believe it was. Oh yeah, we was on 40 Cal chat. It was 40 Cal, C3, and somebody else. That's back when we used to do virtual for 40 Cal, like about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah, I remember that series.
I used to battle rap, man. I used to battle rap over there. Irv the Voice was over there. Shake Taylor, that's where they come from.
Yep. And I think that's a little bit before 1090 Yoda came over there, like later.
Yeah. 1090, my God. I did a live card. I did a few Bar You to Death cards. I just reached out to them today. I'm gonna go back outside. I just got a call from iBattle to go back though, so that's what I'm focused on.
So we got a prediction from Dankster, and then we're gonna move on to her battle. If Jackpot found his old self, he's smoking Nova, but if not, Nova about to outperform him. So Dankster, real quick, we gotta go. We gotta go ahead and lock in something. Dankster, which one's most likely to happen, and choose somebody. Look, salute to y'all with this little, in my opinion, preference battle. We ain't doing that tonight. You gotta choose, man. Choose.
And then want to complain about the voting later, but don't want to vote. Y'all ain't right.
I'm saying, man. Look, hey, Innovate. This is the same thing that happened when it came. Hey, bro. This is the same thing that happened when it came to, like, you know, asking individuals for submissions and all this stuff. Well, Rob, it could be. We ain't talking. We want to lay that down. Anyway, but okay, Dankster versus Robs, yo. Look, here's something that's missing. Dankster, like it or not, has had a leveled up performance every battle. That's not talked about enough. Dankster has leveled up. Okay. Wow. Dankster got jackpot. All right, cool.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Hey, man. Look, Dankster has gotten better every battle. Robs has had his best battle most recently against Yo 2 times, right? So this is a battle between individuals that have, even though not every battle has been better, but if you did a graph, it'll be like up, down, up, down, right? For Robs, it'll be up, down, up, down, up. See that? So now, not to get all data and technical, that's why this is a very good matchup. But Dankster has a lot. But Dankster has a lot.
But Dankster go up and she levels out. If Rob come with that slow flow, like she gonna watch you, bro. We giving y'all tips. You gotta have some energy with this girl. She's gonna beat you up, bro.
That is 100% exactly. Rob, first and foremost, brother, since you've been rapping, we rock with you. You got to fix your pace first and foremost. Fix your pace. Connect to the material and deliver it. Deliver the material, bro. Don't rush through your moments, bro. Dankster, we've been saying this since you started rapping. Be sure that you and Pyro both got this issue where you'll say stuff and it'll leave off in the middle of a phrase and a new idea will happen, and then that new idea will land off beat, right? Dankster, you got to be sure everything lands uniformly in your flow. It has to. It has to land in concrete places where we catch the punch, where we catch the development, etc. Now, which one's most likely to happen?
Well, it's only one round. I think they both can do that with one round. Right. I think they both can do that.
Dankster, if you don't pull up, man, Dankster messing around. Anyway, but look, what's most likely to happen, honestly, Dankster leveling up is a little bit more likely than Rob's fixing the pace.
That's what I was gonna say, because Dankster really don't got it. Rob really the one that got to adjust it in a sense. And if he adjusts to her pace, one round you can do it. Make this the best round you've ever. You got to go over this round over and over, bro. Don't just memorize it. Like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the battle and say it. No, go over it over and over until you say it like you talking to a person.
Jason M just said what you just said. I mean, type just what you just said. Rob's delivery is his problem. Rob's got the bars. Innovate used to have this issue too way back because Innovate would like rap through moments and we couldn't absorb it. Rio had a problem with that. Rio would rap through moments and we miss it. So when you're bar heavy and when you write on that high level that Rio, Innovate, Loso, Pablo, whatever, it's so vital that you pick a pace that we can hear it. We know you know it, you wrote it, but we gotta have it. And Rob's keeps rapping past the moment. Now, in Rob's defense, Rob's against Loso. Rob's against Yo 2 times. He actually fixed a lot of it and almost won that battle. That's how close Rob's is to adjusting that. Rob's got to calm down, battle, and let the stuff deliver. Dangsta is a more experienced battle rapper than Robs too. Dangsta has an experience advantage here. Dangsta has all the advantages to win this battle, but the thing that'll stop her, got to elevate the pen and land in concrete places. If now look,
you know what Dangsta can do to you know what Dangsta would do to win me over for this battle. I like the way she writes, bruh. Her flow patterns. But before you end your flow pattern, just think of a joke or some type of punchline and put it at the end of every flow pattern. Don't just end the flow pattern and go to the next flow pattern off the flow pattern alone. Put an ending on it, put a punch on it in the scheme. Start working on your battle rap format and don't just rap, but don't overdo that if you can't do that. Don't mess your but all Dangsta got to do is just be more clever at the end of her rhyme patterns. Put a joke at the end, put a metaphor. You can rap. So once you get the rap together, it ain't over. Then you go back and you be like, okay, let me put a metaphor that rhymes at the end of all these bars. And you can create your own style like that. I think that's her style, to write a rap and then go back because she writes in bar setups. But she just don't put punches at the end of the setup. She just writes in chunks, and that's how you supposed to write. But just put a punch at the end of every chunk. Every chunk is a punch. Try to remember that, like pop, pop. And I don't think nobody you'll beat most women. That she can be a top contender woman, but you got to punch. You got to say metaphors. And you got to put them at the end of your rhyme schemes before you change the rhyme scheme, and you will be very damn dangerous.
You know what? Dangsta, salute to this comment. This is very important. She did just have a 10-round battle recently. And also, let's go. See, that goes back to the experience. See, Dangsta is ring trained right now. Robs ain't battled in a while. The question for Robs, is that going to be ring rust or ring revenge? For Dangsta, she kind of has her motor skills on point, you know? Now, we're going to go with, because we're going to choose somebody right now. Is it going to be Dangsta or is it going to be Robs winning this battle? First, it's going to be close.
Only reason I say Dangsta, I want to see, I think go either way, but I think it's easier for her to do what needs to be. I think he has to adjust much more than she has to. But if he can take it. But I have to pick her.
So you got Dangsta, Jason then got Dangsta. Rock also has Dangsta. Now Jason is saying clearly, not going to say clearly though. I'm going to disagree with clearly because Robs is going to have probably less hiccups. And remember, the last Robs we saw with less hiccups almost got Yo 2 Times up out of here. That matters. So and Dangsta, Dangsta is going to probably quote unquote edge this battle. It's, because of Dangsta's experience. So we're going to go with Dangsta in a close battle. No, Dangsta, you ain't 30 and nobody. You ain't 30 and nobody, Dangsta. You ain't.
And like you said, bro, about Rob, it's really about if Robs want to. Because even that battle with Yo-Yo when Robs did good, I knew like, dang, but he could have did much better. So it's about if he wants to or not, man.
And right on cue, since the chat is talking about it. So we got basically a consensus for Dangsta. Some saying clear, some saying total wash. Rock is saying a slight edge. Yo 2 Times versus A Game. This is actually an easy battle to predict. Be honest with you, it's very easy. One thing A Game is going to talk his stuff. A Game is not the best quote unquote angle battler. So we're not going to hear a lot of personal attack on Yo 2 Times from A Game. We're not. A Game's going to rap. He's going to bar. He's going to show his skill. He's not going to be attacking Yo 2 Times. Yo 2 Times, though, gonna say what we said in the preview last night. Yo 2 Times attack everybody. Yo 2 Times right now got bars for Rock's neighbor across the street, and Rock don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? Yo 2 Times got bars for everybody. Yo 2 Times got bars for StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? So Yo 2 Times going to be in straight attack mode. But Yo 2 Times might veer off a little bit of A Game because Yo 2 Times more than likely is going to be addressing virtual battle rap in general. He has to be careful of that because you don't want to go too far away from that and lose track of your opponent. Because of that simple reason, I'm going to take Yo 2 times clear in this battle. Got Yo 2 times clear.
I agree. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna try to be personal. I think he chose that battle so he don't have to address Virtual. But I do think that. I don't think that kid. Only way I can see A Game beating Yo-Yo if he's in a Virtual chat every day until that battle, practicing how to rap Virtual. I don't see that kid coming from not having a battle in 3 years on the stage to beating Yo-Yo in the Virtual battle, man.
Well,
I just don't see it, man.
Innovate. Just want to say one thing for A Game though. A Game's last battle was against Greg the Great, and some say something. Now look, Rock got Greg in that, but it wasn't clear. It wasn't like a wash. So there's room for
mistakes or something, right?
Yeah, that was. Oh wow, brain fart. Oh,
but man. The kid is nice. But the kid is nice, man. He can rap. He's clever. Yes. But that slow flow, waiting for response type flow, rapping your bars, waiting for a response. Virtual to eat you up coming in here.
You are not lying. Innovate. That's 100% correct. Let's go even further. A Game is a momentum rapper. It goes to what you just said. A Game also has an issue where if he takes a break like that or expecting a response or whatever, he'll take it in the middle of a line. That's criminal. You can't take it. It's kind of like if Rock is talking, all of a sudden, hey everybody, how you doing? See that? That broken sentence will derail momentum, and that has derailed A Game also. Yo 2 times is gonna do that. Yeah, we got Yo 2 times, man. But my fault.
I saw that him, bro. I saw that when I watched his battles back in the day. He does that because before he gets to the punch, he looks around to see if people are gonna accept what he's gonna say before he say it. So he pauses, then okay, let me say it. Yeah, you can't do that. So if he's confident, if he's this, if man, we dropping gems. We giving y'all a game, man.
We really are, dog. Yeah, like we're giving you the inside. Like it's great because you're getting it from an analyst and of course my battle rapper of what can help improve a lot of stuff. These are the game tapes.
And I'm not getting drunk. I'm drinking the soda, so I'm giving y'all kind of a perspective from a sober mind. I'm a little high, but
sober vape. Sober vape in the building. Let's go. Salute. And look, y'all be sure
y'all life. Let me say it like that.
No doubt. Y'all be sure to subscribe to the Take Back BRC and Innovate. Be sure to subscribe to that. Take Back BRC.
So we got twice on this one. Does he stand a chance? I don't know, man.
No, wait.
I hate to say, I don't know if his voice, Yo-Yo, that's a man. I don't know, man. A Game need a module or a voice modulator or something. I don't know.
No, whoa. To answer the question, does A Game has more than a chance to win this battle, and this is how he can do it. It's very simple, actually. A Game got a bomb on Yo 2 times. Find a character with you. Got 1 round, bro. Both of them is gonna be rapping for 1 round. You have to look. This is 2026, dog. Indirect bars in a battle, unless you're having a bar fest, is illegal now. You must attack your opponent through the whole round, especially the 1 round battle. If A Game does that, and then let's say Yo 2 times veers off and addresses Virtual, and A Game is bombing on Yo 2 times, A Game can win the battle that way. He can.
But can he do that? Does he have the knowledge of Yo-Yo? Is there information? Does he even have the information to do that?
Okay, so here's that's a great. So here's an answer. A Game doesn't have to have a whole bunch of knowledge to bomb on Yo 2 times. All A Game would have to do is find a characteristic and be able to write and have that apply. Not a repeated characteristic. It
could like 3 of them or something like that. Just 3. Yeah, and stretch that out.
Bingo.
Can't say too much.
Right. You got 1 round, dog. You got 1 round.
You got 1 round. Make the best of it.
The max is going to be maybe 5, 6, but it's going to feel unlimited. It's going to have an unlimited concept. Bruh, find the characteristics. Get your Bars Up Media in the house. BA, salute. You good over here. Be sure to subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media, man.
Yeah,
BA, what's up? Hey, BA. How your Lakers looking?
Up, BA?
Yeah, pull up. How your Lakers looking, BA? Salute to BA. Yeah, we got it. Look, Detroit, take it over. Calico, We don't know.
I
What's
heard
up
the
with you.
Pistons won the other day. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, it was the Pistons didn't just win the other day. The Pistons are up 2-0. Now we got to play Cleveland on Saturday at their spot, but Pistons, y'all don't want to look straight up. Just to veer off for a minute before we go further. None of you want to be here when the Pistons win the NBA title. Everybody, you may want to unsubscribe that day. When the Pistons win the title, it's going to be a whole different rock.
That's
you don't want it. Whoever you are,
like that is when the Tigers win.
Now, of course, yeah, are the Pistons going to win it? Definitely, man. It's going to take a lot. It ain't gonna lie. It's going to take a lot. But the way these
Who they got to get to?
The team that the Pistons have the most issues with is definitely the San Antonio Spurs. If we get to the final, the Spurs are there, we in trouble. But if we get to this finals, and it's like
that's an old rivalry too.
Yeah, it is. We owe the Spurs a lick back from that 2005 thing where Chauncey Billups took a break and Rasheed Wallace decided to go ahead and go somewhere else and let Robert Horry do whatever. However, if the Pistons face the Spurs this season, it's a problem because Wembanyama is all over the place and we don't got an answer for that. However, OKC, they can bring on OKC. We'll play them. The Lakers, we will smoke. We will smoke the Lakers, but they're not going to get past OKC. Minnesota,
we need somebody to get the Spurs out of there.
Yeah, and Minnesota ain't the one. Minnesota ain't gonna get them. Nah, salute to Minnesota, but nah. All right, back to battle rap. This ain't rock sports.
Oh, day boy. So we got Yo-Yo, we got Dexter, and we got Nova.
Dexter, we got Supernova. We got Yo-Yo Dexter, Supernova, and we got yeah. Now we're gonna go to Now we're gonna go to some guy named this other battle with some guy named Innovate versus some other guy I never heard of him named Pablo.
Oh man! All I can say is I'm gonna do my best. I wish he was up here. Until I talk to him, I'm gonna do my best, bro. I'm gonna do my best for virtual.
Look, honestly, all jokes aside, y'all both gonna have to be. Look, and this is a very difficult battle to break down because you both are fire. You both have earned what you've earned. You both are a credit to Virtual Battle Rap. Both of y'all cannot take a single moment off in this battle. So we'll start with Pablo. Pablo, obviously, deliberate style, incredibly gifted with the pen, and not just the pen, but actually knows how to deliver. What Pablo can't do. Pablo cannot miss a moment against you, bro. If Pablo miss a moment, that leaves the door open in the battle. And that's this is the battle. This is the 3-round battle for those that don't know. This is a 3-round battle. All right.
Let me ask you a question. This goes for all the artists. Should we? Maybe we should. I'm going to ask you this question. Should we be as personal as we usually are, looking at the host that we have that may not understand what we're talking about?
Okay, so here's the answer to that. That's an excellent question. What you're going to have to do, treat the host. Okay, the same way y'all would rap on like an angry fan or whatever, to where you got to orient your topic to your audience. If you're going to go there, orient the topic. In other words, have just a setup line to introduce the audience, in this case, Murder Mook, introduce the audience to what you're talking about. Don't take too long, though. Don't take too long. Okay, so let's say somebody's going to attack Pablo on recent events, right? You're going to have to go from a general statement and apply it to Pablo very fast. If someone's going to attack Innovate on something from the past, whatever that is, you have a general statement and then immediately go to Innovate. Don't over wrap the explanation. Also, don't do the thing to where you ignore an explanation. Find that happy medium between that. That's going to have to happen.
Am I saying too much by sharing this kind of approach? I think we all can. I don't know if I'm sharing too much if I should say this, but I'm going to deliver the angles in a way to where I'm like, I'm going to angle you, then I'm going to explain the angle as if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to try that.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. I think that's what I'm getting from what you're saying a little bit.
Well, that's a good approach. Like a lot of like the style both y'all got, and this is not just for you two. This is for battle rappers in general. Battle rap is communication, ladies and gentlemen. The same way you want to speak. If you're speaking to a stranger and you want the stranger to understand what you're saying, you're going to orient the stranger. That means, okay, hey, let's say there's now skip the analogy. Orient the stranger. Introduce the stranger to your topic. Then go ahead and discuss the topic. So both of y'all gonna have to really not step up, but be sure you're communicating well.
Yeah, that's kind of one thing battle rappers don't realize. Like we are kind of like one of our major jobs. We are salesmen. Like you got to present your mark. You got to present what you're selling to the person. It's like you're selling something to somebody. You can't just be like, here, take this. No, you got to tell like this is this. You got to explain what you packaging. You got to show them how you pack. All how to unwrap it, how to build it, how to set it up, all that. BA, what's up, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Get Your Bars Up media representative, head in charge. Ladies and gentlemen, we got BA in the building. BA, what's up, bro? Salute.
Hey, salute, fellas. Innovate, rock. What's happening, man?
Respect,
chilling, bro. Chopping this part up.
Yeah. So we got the battle right here. Go ahead, get your bars off.
First of all, I want to say innovate. If you have to question yourself and be like, I don't know if I'm saying too much. Yeah, you're definitely saying too much if you have to say that.
I think every rapper can use that approach. You know what I mean? But I don't want to say too much. I want to be the only one to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I learned that from Danny, bro. He'd be like, man, before I write a bar, he'd be like, I know what I'm gonna say to you for 5 minutes, and then I make it rhyme. Oh shit!
Hey, shout out to this battle, man. Shout out to this battle. Who is this? Pablo Picasso. All right, we gonna see.
Pablo, I don't know his name either. Pablo Malasso something.
No, he's not Pablo. Now, I'm not gonna front. I don't really know him that well, and I don't be watching virtual battles like that for real. But from the past, from battles that I've seen from a few years ago or whatnot of him, if I remember well, is he's pretty good. He's not bad. Like he's not a bad battler. So but you already know how I feel about it when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, he's been on stages. He got battles that he's been on stage. I know he's been on iBattle, but he's been on a lot of stages.
Yeah, it's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a goodie. But you better not be bullshit, man. Because I be telling niggas, I be like, oh man, Innovate's the GOAT, man. He the GOAT, and I be meaning that shit too. And niggas be like, nah, hell nah, not G Money. So I need you to represent, bro. Don't make me look crazy out here.
So
BA, you gotta get me on Northwest one day, man. You gotta get me on Sky Tier.
Well, wait a minute. Hey, Innovate. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we gotta put some wait. Good looking. BA and King Cole. King Cole, you over there. King Cole, you over there.
They got a whole other world over there, bro.
Look, King Cole on his own Jokic MVP stuff. Well, take a break from basketball and let's get Innovate over there on Northwest. Innovate versus 10-10 next card. Innovate.
I beat him. I beat 10-10. I beat 10-10 already. I beat 10-10 already.
Didn't even know that. Oh.
Yeah, I beat him on Smoking Chat. That's what I'm saying. I didn't already beat they best. Like, what's popping?
What's going on, BA?
I want to battle MT Money or somebody like that. I'll just play. Nah, but I beat 10-10. I beat another dude named, what's the other dude named? Mega Death or something? Death Wave. I beat Death Wave, man.
Death Wave ain't from here. I don't know who.
Death Wave was on Spaz. Remember we did that Spaz tournament when I beat 10-10 a while ago when that tournament on Spaz League, and I messed up and I didn't battle the last person. I think his name was Rick something or something like that. Rico something.
Yeah, I don't know who that person is. I don't want to.
Yeah, I had to go through 10-10, then I had to go through Death Wave. I went through like 3 people, bro. And then I crashed out the last battle when I didn't make it. That's when
That's one of my first fuck ups.
So what would it take for you to get Innovate over there on Northwest with a battle, BA? Just asking a question.
Man, it depends on the league owners, man. It depends on what the league owners want right now. We have so much talent in the Northwest right now, and we just trying to get them some faces and some looks from different people. We got a couple hitters. I can't really say much now, but we got a couple hitters coming out this summer.
10-10 got better. 10-10 over there. He got a lot better since we battled. He over there doing good. Some guy just beat him though. I don't know the guy's name, but I just saw the battle. I think he beat him.
JUS. JUS. He actually has battles on the URL, like on their page right now too. His name is JUS. Super fire. He a legend out here. He's one of those legends. He came out with the Jay the Nightwings and the Stewie Newtons and the Hypnosis, like the ones that they kind of like, and the Young Nates that like helped build the Northwest.
I remember Nate. God bless him.
Yeah. So that's what you saw. That's what you saw. But to get you up there, man, it's all about what the league owners want. Like we took a hiatus from battle rap for like about a year and a half where nobody was throwing anything. So now we just had a card last month, and that was the first card that's been in the Northwest for like the past year or so. So now we're about to start, and now they
released that card. They just dropped one battle from that card yesterday, I believe.
Nah, it's about four battles that dropped. You probably only seen
the membership, I think, for some of them. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I've I'll be doing the drought series where I recap the battles because I know I'm not gonna get a strike or anything crazy because it's the home league.
So I gotta go watch the channel. Sometimes I catch them guys be cooking. I haven't seen MT Money outside, but I see a lot of people calling him out though.
Yeah, I mean he's a legend now. He's a staple in the Northwest culture, but Free MT. He's sitting down for a little minute. So
I'm not
seeing him for a little minute.
Okay.
I missed that part. Yeah, I missed that part.
So just to let you know, BA, just to chop the fable very quickly. There is a virtual battle rap card. It is called A Cold Day in Hell. It's presented by Word Sport Battlegrounds. Word Sport Battlegrounds is back in the building. They have
what? Hold on. Time out. It is not I don't be watching nobody but the people that I fuck with for real. So I don't really watch too many people.
Tell them about it. Oh, you gonna like this, man. Tell you, bro.
We got it.
It's World Sport Battlegrounds again.
World Sport Battlegrounds.
I fuck with Word Sport. The other shit, I don't know about the other shit, but the Word Sport, oh yeah, I fuck with them because they are part of. We got a lot of history with Word Sport. I fuck with Word Sport.
You do, yeah. That's documented for those that don't know. That's watching. You get your bars of media, BA, Yo 2 Times. Here we go. Good. Don't even have to do it. Yeah, Yo 2 Times in the chat. Yep, Word Sport is officially back. Their card is A Cold Day in Hell. It's going to be June 6th. 2026. It's going to be 8 p.m. and it's going to be on the Word Sport Battlegrounds channel. Simple as that.
I support Word Sport. I never lost support for Word Sport, so I can definitely watch. I definitely want to tune into this. I just got through talking to A Game too. Just had an interview with him.
Okay. Yeah. So, and we're going to get to that.
We saw A Game on your live. He got huge, man.
Yeah, boy, gang. So he getting money. That's all. He getting money. That's what happens when you get money.
Hey, look. For just BA probably noticed, in a lot of West African culture, especially, like having a belly or gaining weight is like a sign of great wealth. So that's like a status. That's like a glow up in that culture.
The women, you can't get the women off of you. In that West African tradition, like women love, like they look at you and they see you full and you're not hungry, and you eat. Yeah, they want you. They want you over there.
Like I don't see his ribs. I don't see no ribs. It used to be like that in the streets, man. You see they get chubby, like, oh, that nigga getting a little money. Like, yeah, new.
Hey, that's what happened to me. I ain't gonna lie. That's what happened to me. I had to burn 70. I burned 70 though, but I gained a lot of weight because I got content. And once I started, once I elevated in real life, I was like, okay, I don't gotta do nothing. I can do whatever I want to do. Yeah, and became a couch potato. So yeah, watch it.
And look, y'all don't know this, but before this brother, got with Miss Rock, right, the lady in his life, quite a while ago was with another lady in a long-term relationship, and really thought that she was going to be it. Look, think about the situation: business on fire, got the lady you adore, and got a relationship with the Almighty. So I'm thinking I'm set. This brother, to say a brother let himself go would be an understatement. This brother swole up. We're talking. Look, we're talking 4X shirts. We're talking jeans, 46, 48 in the jeans type stuff. That's what that used to be. So that can happen, man. That's the point of bringing that up. That could happen. But this
this happened to me. I had a woman like that. I figured she got me already. I got him already. 10 years later, I'm like, yo, shorty, I don't know about this.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. But look, here's the battle for a cold day in hell. This is one of there's going to be actually a total of 6 battles. 5 battles have been announced. There will be a 6th battle announced. You got Gullah JB versus Ayo Dre. Ayo Dre is going to be new to Word Sport Battleground. You're familiar with Gullah. You already know what's up with that. Who else we got? Oh, my bad. Went the wrong way. There we go. Okay. You got Jackpot is back versus Supernova. Are you familiar with Supernova, BA? You're familiar with Jackpot, right?
Yeah, I'm familiar with. Yeah, of course. Jack. I seen him. He came up here. Yeah, he was Spaz booked him for a battle up here in the Northwest, and I actually met Jackpot. Cool guy. Yeah. I know Supernova too. Supernova be talking a lot of shit. Supernova be talking a lot of shit, but Jack talk a lot of shit too. But he's more laid back with it. So this is gonna be an interesting dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with Reek Ruger, by the way? BA?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Reek Ruger. Yeah.
All right, cool. The only reason why I'm mentioning that is because Jack's last battle was against Reek Ruger, and Supernova's last battle was against Rap Ref. I think you're familiar with Rap Ref too.
Yeah, I know Rap Ref. I know Rap Ref as well. What league was that on that they battled?
For WFN Jackpot versus Reek Ruger, that was on the Uncompromised Battle League. For Supernova versus Rap Ref, brain fart. That could have been VBL. I think that was VBL. Yeah, I'm right. That was VBL.
Supernova and Rap.
Okay. Yeah, that was VBL.
Okay.
Just give a little bit of context. That's it. We got Dankster versus Robs. You might be familiar with Dankster more than Robs, though.
Oh, Robs used to pull up super, like you guys said before this. I don't know what the fuck going on with the culture, but before it was like a Civil War thing. You fuck with people over here, you fuck with people before all of this bullshit happened. Robs used to come up, he used to come to the platform when I used to have my little late night lives, man. Matter of fact, Robs used to pull up super late because he used to work the late night shift. And of course I know
back then. I don't know if he was he rapping back then?
Nah.
He just started. He's getting better too. He's getting better.
Yeah. We didn't call him Robs, we called him Rob Z.
Mm-hmm. That's his name. We got the Rob with the capital Z in the back. Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you up. What's this? Jason M. He knows everyone. He better be watching everything.
BA been in the culture from the beginning, so I'm sure he.
I knew that's the thing about me is even though I'm not around like that, it feels good that when I do come back around and peep in to see what's going on here and there, especially like because I don't be knowing. And now like Rock, and I've told Rock this before, I don't be knowing shit that be happening on this side unless I see Rock pop up live or something. And he not talking about his music and everything else because he got dope music or whatnot, and you be talking about how you travel and do all that stuff, and you be listening to different people's music. I pop in here and there for that, but more so when you do have you talk about battle rap, I don't be knowing what's going on over here. So I know a little bit, but I know it through Rock most likely. So if everybody, all these people that I see, like most of these people on this card, like I was here from like the inception, like for real, like 2019, like was here for the inception. A lot of these people weren't even around during that time. They didn't start coming around until like 2021, 2022, something, maybe even 2023.
A lot of people are going, right? Well, a lot of people are going too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. There's been a big exodus out of virtual, and I think moves like this will probably get it back to where it should be as far as like with more talent. So that's that battle, and of course you mentioned this already. Yo 2 Times himself, Yo 2 Times himself. Phone call. Yo 2 Times is going to be battling A Game 365 on this card also. So that's for the
matchup. They looking like now that you said that. Now I can't unsee that.
Here you go.
Hey, I haven't watched Yo-Yo battle in a long time. Matter of fact, I seen a clip of him battling Rick Ruger. What's his name? Reek. I don't know. I call him Rick. That's crazy. Cause I just seen Ric Flair talking crazy to who was he talking crazy to about LeBron, or who was talking crazy about somebody. But I seen a little clip of that battle, and that's the last time I seen Yo-Yo rap. I haven't seen him rap after that, and that's probably the only battle. And I didn't even see that whole battle, but Reek was going a little crazy. Yo-Yo was all right for the part that I saw. Right. But A Game is different, and to see where he started off, where he was a super shy guy. You know, he would I seen him rapping like in person, like he was super quiet, big guy. Like I'm 6'3", he like my height, like me, yeah. So like to see this big white dude talk his ish, slide in and out of places, and then he's traveling the country now, and like talking to him the other day. Now he's so outspoken. He out here smoking cigars, and then I've been watching his battles. Man, he's pretty good, man. A Game is pretty good. He's not no slouch. Like he's nice. Right.
A Game definitely is a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? There's no question about that. And for those that are tuning in, well, isn't everybody a battle rapper? Just because you battle rap doesn't mean you're a battle rapper. Here's the difference. If you're battle rapping and you're just rapping and there's no delivery, no punch, there's no aggression, then you're not really battle rapping. Conversely, if you have a lot of aggression and delivery, whatever, you ain't saying nothing, you're still not battle rapping. So that's what I mean to where like A Game can do both. He can rap, the words add up, he does have bars, and he knows when to say what to say. He knows when to place what to place as far as like punches and schemes and all that, for those that's asking. And of course, this battle right here, the NBA versus Pablo, we talked about that. This is the 5th battle. There is going to be another battle announced very, very soon. Very, very soon.
You showing the host, Rock? Did you know the host for this?
Hey, Innovate, you know we do this professionally, right? There's a reason why we saving the mic drop. We saving the mic drop.
Ain't spill a beans yet. Okay. So before we tell it, let me ask, BA, do you think A Game style will translate in this virtual setting? Has he ever done this before?
Yeah, he did this on Danny Myers League. He was smoking shit actually on Danny Myers League.
That's where I know him from, because I battle Maze over there. That's where I know him from. Okay.
Yeah. Spaz had a little virtual league.
I battled Traumatose on Danny Myers League. I battled Traumatose. I beat him over there. Sorry for cutting you off.
I know you good as yeah. Of course, it's gonna he gonna translate. He definitely gonna translate, but he's better.
That's what I was worried about. That's why I didn't know if it's slow flow, because he kind of one of those wait for the reaction type rappers. So I didn't know if he would come in virtual and be rapping like waiting for a reaction type shit.
I think he gonna be better. He gonna be better virtually than he is in person. Just due to the fact that he's a really good writer. He's a really good writer, and when you are virtually believability, you don't really Like it's more of a visual thing when it comes to believability, right? Because it goes with performance, how you carry yourself, how you barking, and how you moving and stuff. When you virtually, it is about cadence and structure and things of that nature, but it's not as aggressive. So I think he's gonna translate just fine.
Yeah. You can get away. Yeah, you can get away with that if you got a good like syllabic pattern, like Trey Doe, Reek Ruger. Like a lot of us don't rap fast. I rap fast, but everybody don't, and it works.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of them can't rap for real. They're good spoken word, like poetry. They're good with poetry. And they know how to use words. But as far as
just created a new tier, the top tier, bottom tier, low tier spoken word.
like street hymns comes to mind as an example of that. Street hymns, the battle of street hymns. Yeah, he kind of does that. Yeah, he's definitely spoken word. Honestly, that's not
like street hymns. Like who else? What's that other kid? Oh man, it's a lot of them, bro.
Emerson Kennedy. Emerson Kennedy. He's definitely spoken word.
Yeah. Jay the Nightwing. Jay is my homie. Yeah. Jay is my homie. Like I fuck with Jay, right? But Jay even tell you, like you put him on a beat, like man, I'm trash. I'm trash.
But he'll say something in the building that'll mesmerize the whole room in a few words. Like what the
exactly? But turn the beat on. That motherfucker is gonna be horrible. He's gonna be bad.
And speaking of what isn't horrible, here's the mic drop. Y'all ready? This is going to be the host of A Cold Day in Hell presented by the Word Sport Battle League, June 6, 2026, 8 p.m. live on that YouTube channel. Here's your host.
Oh, yes. I seen that picture, too. I seen that picture earlier when you were scrolling. Oh, yes.
Yeah, man. Like, we battling. Like, we outweighs. Yeez.
Easy.
I kick your ass, Mook. I'm just playing.
And look, an actual you know what? Salute to Philly and salute to the state of Pennsylvania, but gotta say it. An actual Easy that is who he says he is. Sorry, dog. Sorry, man.
Man. One of the people that got me into battle rap, bro. We heard his name from Detroit. His name ring bells in Detroit way back in the Smack DVD day.
Yeah, it does. Like, what's funny, still to this day, and Innovate can, also, co-sign this. To this day, whenever there's discussion about battle rap, trying to tell, new individuals about this, they're like, oh yeah, you mean what Murder Mook do, right? I'm like, wow. First name,
bro. I be like, this battle rapper. They be like, nah. I'm like, him. They be like, nah. I'm like, Mook. They be like, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he the greatest. He the greatest of all time to me. He's the GOAT to me. He's the GOAT to me of this way that we look at it.
Yeah, I got 3 votes: BA, him, Brock, and Lux, but he's at the top for me.
Yeah,
he's proven. So.
I mean, a little bit more prone to, and this is nothing against Mook, but still gonna say something for Averb, even though his jacket is nasty. Good Lord. Still say something for like a. Ilmac. Ilmac's incredible. Like Ilmac's
one of the best for me. Bender, Ilmac, and Bender. Arcane. I like them.
It could be argued that maybe Ilmac in his whole battle rap career has maybe lost 1 or 2 battles. Like who else is walking around with that? And think about who he battled. Just saying. Yeah. Just a thought. He's
the first battle rap I studied was Bender. I studied Bender first.
Bender. Oh.
I rap like him. Sorry, player, annihilate you. I used the syllable patterns that Bender used to use. I was a big fan of Sorry, player. I used to say that.
Ilmac is the GOAT of the Northwest, by the way. He's the GOAT.
There's nothing to discuss there. I mean, again,
the Source is a monster. I think he's from Canada, though, right?
Nah, not the Source.
Nah, he's from the West. He's from Cali. He a Cali dude.
Yeah, the Source is nasty.
Disaster gets a mention here or there, although the latter part of his career has been.
Can I ask y'all a question, man? Did y'all hear about what King? Did y'all agree? Did y'all dislike what King Lo said about Pest Day?
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard what he said.
I ain't gonna front. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't think he You're King Los, you can be more creative. And that wasn't even a freestyle. That was like a write. Like he wrote that. That's what made it nasty. Like you didn't have to say that about Pat, man. Right now, I think it's still fresh to me. So, but I mean, I get it that it's an expression, but it's still early for me. Like Pat, yeah, it's still early for me.
So what did King Los say about Pat Stay? Didn't hear it.
You have to watch it for me.
Okay, cool.
But he spoke about a few people about how they died. Then he put Pat Stay in it, and everybody else kind of deserved what they. That's why it didn't hit for me. I'm like, Pat Stay it just didn't.
He said, "I'll send you to Pat and have somebody do him like open like a cut, like stab you or something." He said something that was distasteful to me, and I'm just like,
"Send you to Pat Stay and take a stab at it or something."
Exactly. Yeah, he said take a stab at it or something like that, and I'm like, wow, like nah. I'm like, I didn't rock with it. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't my type of deal. It wasn't my type of deal.
The crowd was like, yo, what? Ooh, what? But
and definitely going to do the due diligence to research and check it out. But just going to say this, and this is a lesson for battle rappers. Be sure that if you're going for shock effect, your bar still got a hit, man. You're going to say something like controversial, trying to go viral. You got to have a bar. It's got to be at least on the level of a bar or some sort of shaker, man. Because if not, all you did was just say some shock effect stuff, and now you're extra corny. You done played yourself.
So it's 3 of y'all. Y'all get some rest, bros. Good to chop it up with y'all, man.
You good, Innovate, man. Respect, and everybody be sure to subscribe to the Take Back BRC.
Thank you,
man. And Innovate.
Y'all take care. BA, my brother.
Practice those rounds for Pablo, man.
Yes, sir. See y'all later.
Much respect. Salute. Yeah, man, that's gonna be a fire battle, man. And Mook is hosting, man. It's simple as that.
I think this is I think Mook coming into the virtual space to do this. I think it's a good look. What I would for Yo-Yo, the amount of people that's gonna, after you do what you do with this, because I have a feeling that this is gonna be a really good card, and it's gonna be a lot of people hating and a lot of people just on bullshit. Man, just watch yourself, man. Just watch yourself out here in these YouTube streets. That's all I can say, man. I can't say no more than that because you're a grown ass man. But after you do this card and it does something super special within the culture. It's gonna be people in the culture like they've been doing that's going to like shit on it or try to find the wrongs in it. And I know what type of nigga you are. I know you get down on yourself and all that shit. But hopefully you don't let none of that shit affect you and you actually just handle your business and do what you're supposed to do when it comes to this particular league, man. That's it. Because I know this card has the potential to be, and this has the potential to be a really, really good card.
You know what? Just to echo that, like Yo 2 Times has said, we did an interview with Yo 2 Times right before this, because this whole, believe it or not, this whole live is for the purpose of, if anyone had any comments about the interview or basically whatever, basically just like a response, right? And thus far, it's been mostly positive. Someone did call it a softball interview. That's one person, not concerned about that at all because it wasn't really that at all. But the point is, for Yo 2 Times and also for Worst Sport Battlegrounds, if he can get past the first wave of the return and then also get past the first wave of the battle card dropping, he'll be fine. The attitude of like, look, I'm not going live. I'm only going to rock with who I rock with. It's going to be strictly battle rap. That's the best place to be. Quite frankly, that's the best place for battle rap to be, honestly, getting away from that. But it has to be maintained. And if Yo 2 Times can maintain that through those first waves, like, so obviously this is the first wave after the return. Return's been announced. The official interview was tonight. So now we're going to see what happens from now till, let's say, May 22nd, right? If that wave holds up, it's good money. Then the battle's going to happen June 6th. So now let's see what happens between June 6th and June 20th, right? If that wave holds up and there's no, breaking anything or like, hey, I'm about to go live, I got a bomb. If there's none of that, it should be good money from there. Right? Basically, can you handle the storms and handle the wave? And no, that goes for all channels like this. This channel's not excluded. There's been shots fired at this channel. Hey, that comes with it. Guess what? Could care less. We still gonna do what we do. We're still gonna do what we do.
Man, people shoot at my channel every single day. And it ain't even, it's people from all over the fucking country. It ain't just the weird ass niggas in this sector. It's people from all over the fucking country that shoot at my channel and say crazy shit. Especially on my reactions channel since we popping now. We starting to pop over there. So it's a lot of different things, but you gotta look at it from the perspective of niggas do not got the motion that you have. You feel me? So if they don't got the motion that you have, why address and why try to start shit and try to get entangled into whatever business they got going on? However they feel about you is their business. It's between them and the Most High. It don't got shit to do with you. Therefore, stay your path and stop worrying about how other motherfuckers feel about you. Because in reality, they really don't care. They just need something to talk about and something to do and something to shit on while they try to get through their daily life.
Boredom is a disease in a lot of ways for that reason, because that's really where a lot of that comes from. And honestly, let's be straight. The most criticized organism, the most criticized human being will be the one that's scaling up to whatever level, to whatever definition of success they have. It'll be that, it's not going to be a lot of, pom-poms and cheers like that. If the Almighty is scaling up somebody in success and they're rising, whatever, best believe those, what you're going to see the most is, oh yeah, negative, or it ain't. Keep going. Because look, that's the only thing that can happen here. Just keep going. Block noise out, keep going. And that's not just for this situation. That's just a life lesson. Whatever you're doing, realize, and look, we're just going to do it like this. 8 billion people on the planet. Maybe 9 by now, who knows? But we'll stick with 8 billion. Guaranteed that 99% of them don't care. And then after that, you're left with 1%. And 99% of the 1% left over don't like you. Keep that in your mind. And guess what? Guess how much that matters? It matters not at all. Because the ones that don't care are not going to be a part of your success nor failure anyway, unless you give them energy. And then the ones of the 1% that don't like you, they're wasting their energy. Keep going. Whatever it is, keep going.
Yeah. I just recommend stay out the way and focus on whatever business that you have when it comes to whatever you're trying to do on the internet. Stay the course of whatever you're trying to do, and try to not be your own worst enemy, because that's what happens to a lot of people, especially when they start feeling themselves, or they feel like they want to be liked by other people, or they want to be seen. They feel like they're not being seen and all of that shit. Like, that shit really does not matter. It really does not matter, man. At the end of the day, and the older you get, y'all will see. Well,
it's fickle anyway. I mean, when it comes to response and spotlight and popularity, whatever's popular today ain't nothing tomorrow. Whatever ain't nothing tomorrow might be popular. There's these very thin news cycle attention things going on. So why sweat the temporary, especially when it has such a fickle foundation? It's whatever. I mean, there's too much to say on that. We'll be here to 9 in the morning talking about it. But just, whoever's listening, keep going. Rock where you rocking, all that good stuff. BA, much appreciated, man. Hey, BA, is there what you got coming up? You got a live coming up? More breakdowns?
Tomorrow night, it's 12 a.m. here on the dot. Later on tonight, I am doing a Get Your Bars Up Drought Edition, where we break down a battle, and I've been doing that pretty much every Friday for the last month. So I got a battle that I'll be breaking down. And on top of that, man, Staying tuned. Go subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Reactions, man. We're almost at 17,000 subscribers over there, and the channel's like actually going very, very fast. And we have next Friday, I will be doing the next Thursday evening, because Drake Iceman album is dropping, and we're gonna do a live album review of it. So come holler at me at Get Your Bars Up Reactions. It's gonna be jumping in that live. Like, it's gonna be a bunch of people from all over the fucking world who are still up waiting on this Drake album, wanting to react to it. So come rock with me as I review the album when it drops next week, man. It's going down. And Rock, I appreciate you as always, brother.
You already know, man. You already know. Everybody be sure to subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media. Be sure to tune in next Thursday night for Get Your Bars Up Reactions on the Drake. This is what we do here, man. This is what we do. Salute to our subscribers, YouTube, and we keep saying this according to YouTube. According to YouTube, we're at 317, 18 subscribers. Salute to that. That, you know, we don't do it for subscribers. We don't do it for views. We just rock out and let the conversation be organic as it is. Look, we appreciate all of you. Everyone have an excellent night. If there's any further comments about the interview with Yo 2 Times, you're more than welcome to hit Rock up. IG at Boss EG Detroit. The Rock Files channel at YouTube, and of course, Facebook. Barack and Roll, in parentheses, but Boss Entertainment Group Detroit. Appreciate everybody. Look, this was the after party. Still a whole lot to talk about. This will get clipped up. So be it. But congratulations to Yo 2 Times for returning back. Welcome back. Word Sport Battleground, Fire Card. And look, there's still more to be announced. We said it's going to be one more announcement. It actually might be two. Stay tuned. And as usual, protect your peace, protect your foundation, protect your sanity, stay safe, stay strong, stay sane. And as usual, once again for the win, rock on, rock on, rock all the way on, rock out!
Long time, I shouldn't have left you.
Can't have me. Nope.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
We all share that same common goal. Battle rapping bars. And before the Godfather back away, it's gonna be a cold day in hell. No, heaven gotta be beautiful, cause we already living in hell.
So whatever you saying, you can save it, man, cause you getting smoked. When I roll up with one arm like Angry Fan, they gonna say Sheriff Took Fan.
Put the blame on Coach Gang, go from a stomach shot to a leg shot, and now the kid needs failing in both ways. I'm playing no games. Yeah, y'all better wake the fuck up.
Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll,